Hello. So I've recently joined the Hoothoot Draft Association, which is a draft league this summer made up of players from Indiana and I think a few from Cincinnati as well. Should be fun, and I'm going to go over my first 2 weeks so far. So as you can see, my team's the top of the city sweethearts. We kind of have a neat little rain team going on here. I actually drafted pretty terribly, but was able to kind of salvage things by making some trades for Thunderous Therian, Vascular Legion, who I think will come in handy. I have a few of my favorites like Calydon and Pelipper. I've never used King Gambit before, but as you'll see, he has a lot of stats. Um, have a middle cup legend Clefairy, and then of course Lycanroc Midnight. No team would be complete without it. So yeah, our first matchup is actually right here. One of the teams that I was probably most scared of in the league. Piloted by Ben, who's like one of Indianapolis locals. Played him many times, and yeah, they out Raging Bolt my Arch-Nemesis. Um, Pretty much every format I've played, and other hard hitters like Ursulina Blood Moon, Kilowattrel, I definitely have to respect. Okie Dokie and Tauros, both annoying. So yeah, this is a team I built for that. Um, I went into this. Obviously, Assault Fest is really important against two huge special attackers like Blood Moon and Raging Bolt. Also, packing the Terraground Terra Blast for Raging Bolt. Um, Iron Leaves. I don't know why his sprite's not here. Was gonna do coaching kind of as a funny thing to do with King Gambit, of course. Clefairy's here, and this was kind of cute because I couldn't get another Assault Vest. I thought Tornadus Therian with the Chilon Berry could probably handle Ursulina Blood Moon pretty well. It also gets a bunch of crazy moves like Psychic for Okidogi, Focus Blast for Blood Moon. Um, and like Pelipper, I thought would be kind of useful just in case they kind of lean on their fighting types and I can like, kind of Hurricane them or just boost up like Thunderous and King Gambit with Helping Hand. Arcaludon, I wasn't really sure what to do with, but I didn't really have any better options for teammates, so I just have a spec set. He can Draco Meteor some guy. I don't know. Um, so yeah, getting into the first game, I'm definitely scared of like manual weather from Klefki. I actually checked Kilowattrel doesn't get sunny day, but could be really annoying nonetheless with Tailwind because once these big boys get Tailwind, it's going to be annoying. So yeah, there Ben's going with kind of screens mode. I have the Psyblade, which I believe I go for right off the bat. Pretty bad turn one. Reflect goes up and kind of on the back foot now. So right here, I I'm like a decently fast on Iron Leaves, the Egg Engines. So and I definitely outspeed most of these guys even without the boost. So like I'm like yeah, you can paralyze me, I'll be fine. Um, Turns out was not fine, and Egg Engines bites the dust. So really bad opening from here. And yeah, I don't want to lock into Aura Sphere because I'm Specs. And yeah, a pretty bad situation with the screens up, but we still have probably our most important players like King Gambit and Therian. So yeah, King Gambit, we reveal our Terra Blast, big damage. I don't really care about our Khaled on this game that much. He's kind of just here to click buttons. Get the snarl off. I was still kind of expecting Blood Moon to be in the back, but as you see, he's not showing up. Gambit, gets the knockout on Raging Bolt. That's pretty huge. Um, because yeah, Raging Bolt can be a kind of a problem for Thunderous. I have the Terra Fairy to kind of shut him down. But yeah, now that that's out of the way, Thunderous can kind of do its thing. Okay, I debated all week, as you'll see. Yeah, they got the Mirror of Intimidate, which pretty brutal right now. I was debating all week going Supreme Overlord on King Gambit just in case they do that tech. Because yeah, I'd much rather be at -1 and have a normal Tauros than this big guy right here. But yeah, I'm kind of expecting them to go after Gambit, which they do. So Thunderous gets in for free. A pretty dicey turn there. Oh yeah, there's open Terra types. So yeah, Tauros is Terra Steel, and I kind of make the call that they got to use it this turn. No one else can really Terra, and I don't think people are expecting Focus Blast on Thunderous. So I let it rip, and it connects, thankfully. And that kind of puts us in a really good position now. Thunderous, with this crazy coverage, is going to be able to finish off this game with the Psychic on Okidoki. Light Screen will not save you. I was kind of wondering what item this Klefki is because these screens went down pretty quick, so I'm guessing it was Mental Herb and not Light Clay. And oh yeah, our Caledon finally does something. I was kind of just sitting there the whole game, being sad. So yeah, game one, pretty dicey, but we hit the Focus Blast, but might not be able to get away with that next game. Okay, so same leads on their side. But yeah, we're gonna go with the coaching strat this time. Yeah, Terra Grand, Terra Blast, really good here because it can cover for the Okie Dokie Terra, or it can attempt to KO Klefki, but yeah, +1, just not enough behind the Reflect. King Gambit's out here, or the stupid Taurus is out here again, but hey, we're +1 defense now. I don't think that's going to save us from a Raging Bull. But yeah, we just get rid of Klefki, really annoying, and have a pretty smart protect on that Thunder Wave. So no light screen is pretty big for us because, as you saw last game, Thunderous is one of my main guys right now. So yeah, I'm hoping the double here will KO Tauros with a +2 sucker. But instead, they make a pretty smart move to protect. And now they pivoted out, which is pretty huge because they aren't going to get their mirror back. And yeah, I brought Clefairy this game to kind of try to keep my big guys safe because our Calgon did not really do much last game. So yeah, Clefairy, good switch in on the Draco. They're going to switch out to reset their drops. Egg Engines is now at -2. I'm never going to remember what Iron Leaf's name is. It's Egg Engines to me from now on. Thanks to the booster, I do take the knockoff pretty well, though. And yeah, right now, see, it's kind of thunder in time to start firing off guys, because now that Clefairy's there to protect them, I'm pretty confident Thunder should be able to take this game. But yeah, Okie Dokie hits another gunk shot, but that's okay, because I'm just going to hit another Focus Blast. There it is. And yeah, Egg Engines kind of sucks. -1, I was kind of hoping you'd KO that Tauros, because now things are a little dicey. I do have the speed advantage. Egg Engines is actually I think I trained it to be exactly 1 point of speed faster than max speed Tauros, even without its booster energy. So I'm still outspeeding them right now with both my guys. But yeah, we're just chipping down Raging Bolt. There goes Egg Engines. We still have King Gambit. Good for a sucker punch here. Whoops. Yeah, they get a double protect there, which makes this a little dicey. Because now they have a few chances to crit my Thunderous. Thankfully, they don't crit that one, and yeah, without Terra Fairy to do Terra Blast, I don't really have great damage options into this. I'm pretty sure it's AV, but yeah, no crits on either Draco, so we win week one. I wouldn't say comfortably, but yeah, we had to hit some Focus Blasts, but they hit their gunk shots, so overall, pretty good week. So week two, where's AJ's team? I think they got the first pick of the draft, and they used it, yes, on Ursaluna. Yeah, they kind of have this Trick Room core that's pretty annoying, and Latios is also an insanely heavy hitter with the Soul Dew, which I was pretty scared of. A few annoying guys like Salazzle, as we'll see, can run some tech moves. I was actually scared of Chestnut just because of how well its typing matches into some of my guys. And then Milotic, who I've used in the past to some success, but disrespect all the time because it does no damage. So yeah, this is the team we have this time. Ended up my initial thought was I was going to use skill swap Haunter to do some funny things to torture the Ursaluna, so I can give my steel types like King Gambit or Arcaludon levitate, so they can wall the Ursaluna, or I can just take away Ursaluna's guts and just leave it burned, struggling and facading. Also, add the Sludge Wave as a stupid thing to use alongside my steel types, and the Taunt to annoy Sinistcha. Really one of the ones I'm most proud of, though, is Pelipper with the room service. Kind of figured that it can KO Ursaluna inside or outside of Trick Room thanks to that, and also just be really annoying and helping my other guys. So yeah, Basket Legion is finally here. We have Basket Legion female, so not going to be hitting us hard on the physical side. But yeah, we're using a tech from Reg I with the power of Phantom Force because I want to. Latios is target number 1 for me, and I don't want to see that guy. And then we have a pretty normal Arcaludon set. Decided to put Aura Sphere on, didn't want to mess with Body Press, and it gives me a way to poke Ursaluna immediately. Pretty normal Clefairy set. I have the After You just in case Trick Room goes up. Because yeah, AJ, I'm like scared of Trick Room because there's like a lot of kind of slowish guys like Milotic and Chestnut who would be annoying in it. Same with Scizor. Also, a little scared of Scrafty doing mirror shenanigans, but I'm Defiant King Gambit anyway. I don't know if that was a good choice, but we'll see. Yeah, in terms of Terras, Latios has the Terra Fighting, which could be really annoying to my Steel types. Pretty normal defensive Terras on most of these guys, though. Yeah, Grass Milotic and Water Sinister are both kind of annoying, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'm kind of scared of like fake out because Pelipper is pretty important here because if the Trick Room does go up, since I didn't bring Haunter to shut down the Trick Room, um, Pelipper is kind of just going to be the guy I rely on to stop Ursaluna from doing its thing. So yeah, I'm going to switch Pelipper out. Actually, no, never mind. I don't because I go for the Phantom Force. It works just as anticipated. Blows up Latios before they know I hit them. This was a misclick. I'm guessing AJ would have went for Sunny Day, which we'll see later. But yeah, this was a misclick on their part. But yeah, they get the burn on Pelipper. But yeah, this is just a crazy turn one for me. I break the sash and destroy probably their biggest threat. Yeah, we just throw out a wave crash, do huge damage to that scissor guy, and yeah, pretty comfortable switch for the enforcer right here. Milotic goes for the Terra. We've seen this a lot in Reg H on my side and AJ's side. They've used Milotic. Um, yeah, this is pretty cut and dry just because Latios goes down early and like my guys are pretty strong here. We will find a way to kind of toss this though. Yeah, Clefairy, I'm not sure if it was the best pick for this game in particular. But yeah, because of this sunny day and me being greedy and going for this Electro shot, we are in a bit of an iffy situation. But yeah, Pelipper's here. Heat Wave doesn't really do much, and thanks to the Assault Vest on our Caledon, we're gonna eat the Weather Ball pretty comfortably too. Have so many boosts that we don't need on defense. An Electroshot finally comes out. Um, and yeah, we still have Clefairy in the back to not do much. And yeah, as long as this does crit, the Terra Stellar Hurricane should finish off this Milotic, and it does. So yeah, I'm not sure if we'll be able to get away with that power up stuff game too, but here we go. So yeah, Sinister is coming out as I thought. I was debating bringing Haunter, but I was pretty confident that like Pelly would be able to figure it out under Trick Room. So I'm scared of the fake out or just a big poison move going to Pelly because it's so important. So I just throw out True Grit over here and go for the Mana Force again. Turns out this wouldn't have even done a whole lot of damage even if it did go off. But yeah, I do force the Terra at the very least, and the Manual Sunny Day comes out, which I'm going to want Pelly for. So yeah, Pelly's coming back in here. Thanks to Clefairy's friendship, magic, or whatever, I'm pretty confident I'll be able to take moves from the Sinistra, which we do, but they will take a lot of our health in response. So yeah, we're the fastest guy in a Trick Room thanks to the room service. And I just decide I don't really need my defensive terrors this game. I want to blow up Scizor, and that's what happens. And our Caledon gets a +2 defense for his trouble too, which is always nice. Slazzle's back, because yeah, if Ursaluna is kind of gonna get blown up if it comes out. Probably should. I was a little scared of the protect on Sinistcha, but usually it doesn't run it, so I'm pretty sure I could have made this a lot cleaner if I just went for Electroshock um, into it. Because yeah, I'm gonna lose that opportunity now that Sunny Day has gone up. And then yes, so attacks come out. Thanks to I should have been thinking of Machiacho recovery. Because of this, I probably could have KO'd with like a Draco or something, Sinistcha, and like really put this game in my favor. Um, but yeah, instead that lives one more turn, and the sun is still up, and my Pelipper's now at -1, which I don't really need anymore. Um, so yeah, I should have Draco this slot. Just to cover for this annoying guy coming out. Because this does put me in an iffy situation. I do live the headlong rush thanks to friend guard and 3 defense boosts. That's pretty good. And the defense drop on Ursaluna is pretty big here, actually. But yeah, at this point, I'm kind of realized that like my best option is for both these guys to go down turn one. So I throw an Aura Sphere into Ursaluna. It'll knock it out or knock out Sinistcha if it comes in. And Clefairy, I just click follow me because I wanted to go down this turn. Um, but yeah, I think if they protected Ursula Luna, this would have been a little iffy though. So yeah, Heeway comes out, hits on both, and Clefairy goes down to Facade. Was max defense on Clefairy, but it really only matters if I'm full health to take that. Um, and yeah, now this is what I wanted. I have the speed control now thanks to the Swift Swim, and I'm free to just blow everyone up because I no longer have my room service in effect. So yeah, I get to click my last respects now that I have two guys dead. And this is pretty just normal Reg H gameplay of just a female Basket Legion this time, doing a tiny bit less damage, but yeah, pretty textbook ending here. So yeah, that's 2-2-0s. Good start to the season. Have some pretty tricky opponents coming up. Some of Indiana's finest on the schedule and in the league, and should be fun. So stay tuned for more off the cuff, just team reports and shenanigans from the Hoothoot Draft Association.